In this video, I want to introduce you to the Balloon Finder balloon tracking software written by Custom Digital Services. Balloon Finder is an APRS tracking client intended specifically for tracking balloons during their flights. The mapping component of Balloon Finder is intentionally minimalistic. To zoom in or out, use the plus or minus icons in the toolbar. To pan the map, simply double-click on the area that you want the map to go into, and then you can zoom back in. If you lose track of your balloon, you can always click on the center on balloon icon up in the toolbar and it'll take you directly back to the balloon that's being tracked. Looking down in the status bar, we can see that we're tracking the W0ZC11. It's currently at 1,542 feet MSL and it's moving at 0 knots. The calculated vertical speed for the balloon is 2 foot per minute, which is basically nowhere. To get more information, we can click on the Station Info tab and we can see again the primary tracked call sign, the coordinates of the balloon currently, the altitude, the vertical speed, and we can see the details for the course and speed. There's also a predicted landing spot that's predicted on the fly. Down here we can see that it's been 17 seconds since the balloon was last heard, which is a great troubleshooting tool to determine if the balloon has suddenly gone silent. In the middle of the screen there's a graph that shows the altitude and the speed over time. Right now the balloon is sitting on the ground, and so the red altitude line is sitting flat at 1,500 feet, and the blue speed line can't be seen. It's also sitting at 0. At the bottom of the screen is the last raw packet received from the balloon. This is a great tool for looking at extra information such as battery voltages, temperatures, and other telemetry data that might not be decoded by the APRS software. As I alluded to before, Balloon Finder is constantly running predictions of the flight throughout the flight. Here's the lat-long coordinates of the predicted landing spot. If we go back over to the Tracking tab and zoom out, we can see over near Emporia we have a W0ZC11 landing spot. This landing spot is produced based on the National Weather Service's GFS sounding reports that are downloaded into the Balloon Finder software at the beginning of the flight. Throughout the flight, the prediction is constantly being updated with the current position, the current altitude, as well as the winds that were actually encountered by the balloon during the flight. Basically, as the flight goes on, the prediction gets closer and closer. There are a couple other tabs here at the top that you should be aware of. The Tnc tab shows any data received from the COM port connected to the Tnc throughout the flight. Right now we're seeing the raw packets coming in from that Tnc. We can also look at the APRS IS tab and we can see the raw data coming in from the internet servers for APRS. This is where most of my data is coming in tonight. This video is intended to be a very high-level overview of the Balloon Finder tracking software. Other videos are available that describe how to configure Balloon Finder, how to run flight predictions, and how to download additional mapping. If you're interested in learning more, please log on to www.projecttraveler.org and click on the Balloon Finder link.